There's a few things that I do on the boat, kind of subconsciously when guiding, that I thought maybe if I pointed them out, it might help some folks. So here they are. So when the fish is on the line, most folks reach for a net. Not me. I find them cumbersome and always in the way. Well, the first thing I do is get the boat under control with my awesome cage and anchor. And then, number one is I make sure whoever's fighting the fish plays the fish out. I don't want a green fish to come to the boat. I want him to be tired. Then I look at the hook set. If it's a deep hook set, I know I've got a lot of room to play. I can even swing him in the boat. If it's just kind of hanging on there, I got to be a lot more gentle. The main trick here is to leave the body weight in the water until you're ready to grab the fish and lift it up. Don't put the weight of the fish on the hook. That's what pulls it loose. You know, I rarely ever lose a fish just practicing this so much, and it keeps me from having to bring extra junk in the boat. So this was a good fish David caught. So now what? I've got a sea deck ruler stuck to the front of the boat, but I want something more accurate. So to that, I turned to Amazon. Sewing tape measures are made out of some kind of vinyl, and they just last and last. Saltwater doesn't bother them. And I get them for cheap. Here's a couple for $5.49 on Amazon. And they give me a super accurate measurement when I got a big one and I really got to know. Good job, David. You're blowing them out. That's a head shaker. Drum. Nah. That's a big one, Teresa. Don't lose it. So here, Teresa's got another good trout. She likes nets. She's screaming for a net right now, but I don't have one. So what I want her to do is play it out, take it easy, calm down. Let me get him tired, support his body weight, and lift him in. I could see he had a deep hook set.
Beautiful. That is awesome.
Yes.
Holy.
Voila. Just lifted him right in, then I dealt with it later. No worries. And there's the good old sewing tape measure giving us an accurate length.
Nice trout. Beautiful trout.
Anytime the wind is blowing over 6 miles an hour, I take advantage of it and I use it to drift, and I use 2 drift socks. They're available on Amazon as well. I used 2 smaller, like in the 32-inch range. I started with a big 46 in the middle, but the boat kind of teetered. So now I have 2 30-somethings on each end of the boat when the wind is, say, 10 to 25 miles an hour. We can drift nice, slow, and even. And we throw light line on all the rods. On spinning rods, I thought 15-pound braid was it. I used it for all the guide rods for a long time. It seemed to be the sweet spot for distance and toughness. But then I started dropping down to 10, and the range got more, and we still weren't losing fish. So the spinning rods have been 10 for a while, and now I've even discovered it works awesome on bait casters. If you get the reel dialed in, it works amazing for throwing plugs super far, for slot fish, and even over slotters we've landed on 10-pound braid, bait cast, and spinning. The number one reason for inline singles on our plugs is it sheds grass. Floating turtle grass and treble hooks do not go together. You can't throw them. So if we go to these inline singles, it just slides right off, and we get a real good positive hook set, and it's a lot less chance of somebody getting hooked in the arm or the leg. Super safe. I love single hooks. The boat has nothing but singles on it. I knew it, man. I need to put on my chartreuse one. He waits till they swallow it and digest it to set the hook. Oh,
scare me.
Well, I hope a few of these tips were helpful. I'm constantly evolving, learning new things, changing gear, and as I learn, I like to share it. Until next time, y'all have a great day. What?